Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm here today to give you some advice for your live well and the way to handle your fish to make sure you get your 5 best catch into the scales, without any issue. So the first thing that I will recommend to you is the cooling tags. So a handful of cooling tags. This is very important. So you need to make sure you have cooling tags of different colors and also put the number, so when you weigh the fish, you can know exactly which number is, so that you don't spend extra time finding the fish that you need to cool. Another thing that is very important is you must have the number of cooling tags the same number of the fish allows in the tournament. If you are fishing a tournament where there is 5 fish, so you need to have 5 cooling tags. If you are running a tournament that is only 3 fish, then you remove 2 cooling tags and then you just keep 3. Another thing very important is always keep in mind handling the fish. If you have the full live well for yourself in the tournament and it has a division, so you need to make sure that you put some fish on one side and another one. So the common practice is the big fish, you put it in one compartment without the cooling tag, but make sure that every time that you have one of those big fish there, you remove one of the cooling tags and you put it in another compartment, so that you know exactly how many fish you have at any time, so you can avoid penalties. Another important thing, it is the noodles. Okay, very simple. Any type of foam, you cut it, the length of the lid of your live well. This is to make sure that the fish, when you open the lid, the light won't go straight, so they won't try to come and jump, so it will keep it on shade. And also, if they try to jump while moving the boat, this will cushion your fish. This is very popular for a smallmouth, but it's a really good practice to do, so I will recommend it. Another important thing, if you have any type of treatment, here is very popular, the G-juice. This brings oxygen and keep calm the fish, treat the water, so your fish will be in better shape. One additional hint here is, make sure when you put water on your live well, you select the best place, and I understand sometimes you're fishing very shallow and muddy water, so you need to you need to fill your live well, so you do it, but as soon as you can and you get out of there, find a deep spot, and it is worth to spend 5-10 minutes, just stop and remove half of your live well, and then replenish that water with fresh water from a deep part and clear water. It is very, very, very important to keep in good shape. No matter whatever treatments you put to the water, you need to try to have the best quality of water possible. Another thing that is sometimes people do is to put ice to lower the temperature, and that also calm the fish. For smallmouths, that is very, very important to keep them alive. For largemouth, it depends on the season. During summer you struggle a lot, so you need to try to keep some ice, put some extra oxygen as well, and keep putting new water, especially in the summer. Now during the winter times, when your water is 60-70 degrees, fish, they are happy. They're happy. You don't have to do anything extra. Another hint here, number 4, it is a fishing needle. Very important to have this fishing needle if you're fishing deep, to make sure you remove the additional air so that they can fish normally. So when you put your fish inside the live well, make sure you check the first 30 seconds and see the behavior of the fish. If the fish goes upside down, most probably, and you were fishing deep, you need to fish that fish. And if the fish was injured, it's very important those 30 seconds, because if the fish was injured, with the hook, removing the hook and all that, and you're going to put it in the live well, even though maybe if it's small fish, it is very important that the first 10-15 minutes that fish is in the live well, you don't put the cooling tag. You can try, you put the cooling tag and you see the behavior of the fish. If the fish immediately comes upside down, remove the cooling tag, calm down the fish. There are some people that put some weights in the fins. But I will say remove the cooling tag and monitor your fish to make sure is in a good shape. After 15-20 minutes, if he's already, you know, in good shape and swimming, then you can put the cooling tag. That brings to our fifth point, that is, you need to have a type of soda. I use this brand. They don't pay me. I use that brand. It's just to make sure when your fish is injured with the hook and is bleeding, you use any type of soda, and this will coagulate the blood. But in order to save the fish, I mean, you need to have some common sense and some practice. So when you remove the hook, then you wash the fish in the water immediately and keep it tight there in the water, and then you bring it out, and if it's still bleeding, then you put enough Coke or any soda on the injury, on the gills, if it's on the gills, and you let it run a lot, and you will see how the blood coagulate. And then if it stopped, then you put the fish again back in the water, remove that coagulated blood, you know, then bring it up. If it's good, then you put it in the live well. Try not to put in the live well the fish bleeding, because it will contaminate your water. So then you will have to change that water and treat it again. So in order to avoid that, you have to be very fast, okay, when you have a fish that is bleeding, and then you treat it outside the live well, and then you put it in the live well. This is all what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, y vamos con todo.